Welcome to Quiero Dinero podcast. Juan Pablo Delgado takes you with business owners interviews, professionals, and people who are in the hustle. Quiero Dinero es un espacio para cotorrear sobre negocios, emprendimiento, la vida misma y el dinero.
Hi, I'm Juan Pablo Delgado. It's June 2020, and I hope you and your family are safe and sound. We're still trying to figure out the new normal. Please remember that it's mandatory to wear masks and keep social distancing. You know, I have many things to work on, and sometimes I feel overwhelmed. Here's what I learned from both my personal and professional experiences. Growth is not a light switch, it's a lifestyle, and sometimes you need to have in your life someone to help you, meaning to have accountability to reach your goals. In other words, to have this extra push, right? Keep listening if you want to know why it's so important to have an accountability coach for accomplish your goals. I'm Juan Pablo Delgado, MBA, co-founder of RTV Latinx and Financial Pro, and this is Quiero Dinero podcast. My guest is Romina Thomas. She's a business and accountability coach with a passion for helping people reshape their lives and create life goals that align with personal values, passion, and life purpose. Romina, thank you for being here. Please tell us about yourself, what do you do, and how did you start?
Oh, no, thank you so much, Juan Pablo, for having me. Okay, so my name is Romina Thomas. I am a business and an accountability coach, and what I do mostly is support people to accomplish their goals and to move forward in life. So whether they have personal or business goals, I help them week after week be accountable to their goals. What that means is that if you have, if you want to create a new business, or if you have a business and you want to grow it, or if you have a personal goal, I help you week after week by talking, to each other, be accountable to your goals. People need accountability, having somebody on the other side of the line, it makes things so much easier because you feel that you have the support of somebody to help you conquer whatever you want to conquer. So it's better to do it with somebody than to do it alone sometimes. You need that extra push. I became a coach about 6 years ago. I was working in corporate, and for like a year or two before I resigned my last job, I was having this urge that I wanted to do something meaningful and I wanted to help people, but I didn't know how. But I have that constant thought coming from within. It was like a weird thing, when you sometimes hear things within you. I don't know if it happens to you or not, but I have this sensation of I want to do something more. I want to do something meaningful. So I started talking to a friend, and she told me about coaching. 6 years ago, I didn't know anything about coaching, have no idea. So I started researching. I enrolled in a coaching program, and I became certified a year later. And what I was able to do is I was able to combine my background, which is in business. I studied business administration. I have an accounting background, and I'm very strategic and realistic, and I was able to combine that side with my coaching. It was a perfect combination because I have the business side already, because that's what I did for a long time. But the coaching gives you that extra layer of support. And coaching has so many good tools and resources to help you find answers within. So it's not so much about mentoring or telling people what to do, is to help people find the answers within themselves. And to me, that is so much more powerful than just telling me, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I help you find out on your own what to do,
What accomplishments are you most proud of, and why?
I think we to me, I continue in every day. So I big accomplishments. Well, I became a coach. I graduated from high school, from university. All of those are big accomplishments. I bought a house.
Right.
I mean, but those are like things that we all accomplish throughout our lives. But I think the more meaningful accomplishments are the ones that you do on a daily basis. It's working towards become a better person every day, not just, one time
Right.
and I did it and then that's it. To me, it's all about continue growing and evolving as a person, as a professional. So always doing things to be better for you and for the rest of the people, the people that you're in contact with. And
Right.
with this urge that I had before of doing something meaningful, I think I have accomplished that. For 6 years, I've been helping other people. I've been supporting people to make their dreams a reality. And it's not so much me doing it, it's people doing it. I'm just helping them, create their dreams, making them a reality. By doing strategic planning, by being there week after week. Again, I'm not doing the work for them. They are, but I'm there to support them every step of the way, to guide them, to help them plan. I'm really structured. People that know me, they know that I'm very organized and I love to plan. I love to plan everything from what I'm going to eat tomorrow to what I'm going to wear to creating business plans, you name it. But that's my personality. That's why I realized when I went through the coaching program, which is really, really amazing. You learn so many things about yourself. I realized that all these traits that I had, they are my uniqueness. Not everybody knows how to do that. But when we have a talent or a trait or something unique to us, we think everybody has it. It's like, what do you mean everybody knows how to make a plan? No, they don't. And the moment you realize that you, whatever it is, like you, financial planning or whatever it is that it's your talent, sometimes we take it for granted. We don't realize it's something that you might help people with that trade. So it's important to recognize your talent and to use them to your advantage in order to support others. Not as an advantage of, I want to make money or I'm going to do a business, but as a way of putting yourself out there to support others. And when you do something you love, you get rewarded for it. So I see the exchange of, I'm going to help somebody hires me, that's an exchange of energy in a way. I think I was talking to you about this the other day. Money is energy. So when you do something that you enjoy and it comes from your heart and you're helping someone, it's energy that is being interrelated with the other person. So it's a good thing. And I'm I feel fulfilled doing what I do, which I didn't feel before.
Awesome, Romina. And talking about money, share with our community your biggest insights about business or your most valuable financial lesson.
Well, like I said, I'm very organized and I plan a lot. So I am the type of person, and I know not everybody's like me, and I could sound crazy, but I have like a spreadsheet. Every expense that I made, I put it on a spreadsheet, so I know I make a budget. I know exactly how much I can spend on something, how much I'm going to save. I keep my expenses daily, so I don't overspend. But not to the point of being like a control freak, but to the point of being in control of my finances and not the other way around. I want to know how I'm spending my money, because it's very easy to run your credit card and then at the end of the month, what did I spend my money on? So it's always good to have a budget, to say, okay, I make this amount of money, I'm going to save this percentage, because you always need to save something. Even if it's $1, you got to save. So always make sure that as part of your budget, you put some money aside for savings, and then create a budget around your expenses. How much in rent or in mortgage and utilities. And for your business is the same. Even if you're just starting your business, it is important to be realistic and to know, okay, how much money I'm going to need to run my business. Even if it's like me online, I still need to pay for softwares and the website and the hosting and Zoom and all these platforms and things that you use, the landing pages, the email marketing, all of these things, they add up if you don't have, a budget in mind. So when I talk to people about their business, I always tell them to create a budget, to create a plan then based on whatever they need to run the business, and then to, like if they're a coach or if they work on a service type of business, to create a package that will allow them to cover those expenses and make money. So sometimes people don't know how to price. Pricing is a big one. People don't know how to price themselves sometimes, and they're afraid of charging, and they're afraid of putting an amount on their services. So sometimes they charge less than they should. Because, this comes from the mindset of, I'm not worthy, who's going to pay for my services, all of these limiting beliefs that we have around money, that they are very important to get rid of. So it's like a much deeper conversation, but it has to do with understanding that your worth, you have something that other people need, and it's good for you to charge your worth. It's not about the money, it's about how your worth to you and to others.
Right. No, exactly. And I really appreciated that. And sometimes I ask my, clients, my friends, do you have power over your money, or does your money have power over you? So it's a big difference.
Exactly.
Right?
Big difference. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And Romina, what's the next level of growth you're excited about, both personal and, financial?
I don't think about how some people have the goal, I want to become a millionaire, I want to make $1 billion. I don't think in that way. My goal is not to become a millionaire. My goal is to do what I love and feel fulfilled and do meaningful work.
Nice.
And I know for a fact that if I do that, I will make money and I will be, successful in that regard. Now, if we talk about success, we have to think about what success means to you, because to me, success could mean something completely different of what it means to you. So, to me, success, again, is to live a fulfilling life, to be happy every day, to grow as a person, to serve people, to be there for others. And I know that by doing all of that, I am going to make money, and I'm going to live a good life. But my goal is not to make $1 million per se, which is fine, which people have that goal, and it's perfectly all right. But that's not my path,
Absolutely. I respect that, and thank you for sharing that as well. And Romina, what legacy would you want to leave behind?
Well, that's a big one. What legacy I want to leave behind?
Exactly. That's a tough one, right? That's a profound one.
Well, it's a profound. Well, I think I want to touch as many lives in a positive way as possible.
Nice.
So the more people I can help and give them value and help them change their mindset, helping them with their perception of themselves and their perception of life, and supporting people live a more fulfilling life, that's, I'm done. Take me wherever you want to take me to the next step, Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's about, again, to me, it's all about living a fulfilling life. And it's not just about saying it, it's about making choices every day to support that. That's a way of living. That's a mindset. We live, I think these times of crisis right now help us to put a stop on the hamster wheel. We were going, like we didn't know where we were going, but we were going. So this helps us to stop, and to stop and smell the roses, if you will.
Right. And Romina, right now with this COVID-19 situation and a crisis, what's your mindset right now?
Oh, I'm a positive person. I am like, okay, I understand there is a virus. I am responsible. I take care of myself. I take care of other people, but I don't engage in negativity whatsoever. So I don't watch a lot of the news. I keep myself positive, and I'm trusting that whatever is for me, and whatever is meant to be is meant to be. But I believe that I'm good, I'm healthy, I'm happy, and I'm positive. If I get the virus, then it was meant to be, and it is what it is. But I'm not going to live my life worrying every minute of every day about, okay, should I talk to this person? Should I look at this person? Should I touch this? Should I wash my hands 1,000 times a day? I do that too.
Right.
But I try to take a positive outlook. I'm responsible. Don't get me wrong. Don't think that, I don't care. I do care very, very much.
Right.
But one thing is to care, and another one is to become paranoid and live in fear. When you live in fear, your vibration goes down, and you can get sick of other things, not just this virus, You have to vibrate high.
Exactly.
Resonate with positivity.
I agree with you.
Maybe
Absolutely.
I'm naive. I don't know. Maybe I'm too naive.
No, you are not.
But I like to believe that.
Right. No, absolutely. And well, now maybe we can switch a little español.
Sí, claro.
Quisiera preguntarte a qué líderes o qué personajes o qué empresarios, digamos, respetas o tienes admiración por ellos.
Hay muchos líderes y la verdad que tomo un poco de todos, aprendo con cada uno. Tony Robbins obviamente es muy grande y tiene muchísimas enseñanzas, como Deepak Chopra, o sea, muchas cosas que te pueda decir. Me gusta aprender un poco de cada uno y tomar la enseñanza que me deja cada uno. A veces nosotros, como esta conversación, la gente puede estar escuchando esta conversación y a alguien le quedó una cosa, a la otra persona le quedó otra. Siempre tomas lo que necesitas en ese momento, yo creo. Entonces, de acuerdo a lo que nosotros estemos hablando ahorita o lo que yo lea con algún líder, es lo que me queda, porque es lo que necesitaba escuchar o leer en ese momento. Exacto. Yo creo que uno absorbe lo que necesita en el momento, ¿no?
Exacto. Excelente. También quiero preguntarte, para también ser respetuoso de tu tiempo, ¿qué mensaje te gustaría finalmente compartir a la audiencia? And what is the message that you would like to share with the audience?
I think my main message, the one that I always tell people, is to go for your dream. Do it. Do not hesitate. You can absolutely, and listen to me, you can absolutely accomplish anything you want to accomplish in life. Don't listen to people that tell you cannot, because it's not true. Of course you can. I'm not saying that you're going to sit down and wait for things to happen. You have to take the time to work for things, to do whatever it takes to accomplish your dreams, but it's absolutely possible. Es absolutamente posible cumplir cualquier sueño que tengas en tu vida. O sea, no dejes que la gente te diga que no, o que te digan no, pero estás loco, es muy difícil. No importa. Nada es difícil, todo es posible. Si no sabes algo, lo aprendes. Si no tienes un recurso, lo buscas. Si necesitas ayuda, la pides. Pero nada es imposible, porque lo más fácil también es quedarse sentado y decir, bueno, pero no puedo, es muy difícil, mejor no lo hago. No, puedes hacerlo, hazlo, sal adelante. Es posible. Wow. Me encanta inyectarle a la gente esa dosis como de confianza en sí mismo, porque realmente es posible. Nadie sabe aprendiendo las cosas. Uno tiene que aprender mientras va en el camino de la vida, ¿no? O sea,
claro.
Todo es posible.
Bravo, Romina, me encanta. Romina, Thomas, it was a pleasure having you in the program today, and I really appreciate and enjoyed our conversation. Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much for having me, for allowing me to be in front of your audience. Muchísimas gracias por contactarte conmigo y por permitirme participar y estar aquí hablándole a tu audiencia, y espero que les haya quedado algún mensaje de todo lo que dije.
Claro que sí, por supuesto. Gracias y sigue cuidándote mucho.
Tú también. Muchas gracias. Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Chao.
Adiós. Chao.